Welcome to this lecture about identifying multiplication and distinguish multiplication from addition and subtraction. So let's get started. There are three ways to indicate multiplication. The times sign, this X symbol here, which means 2 times 4, or 2 multiplied by 4, which is 8. Then we have this dot, 8 times 1, which is also equals to 8. This dot also indicates multiplication. And then we have two numbers sitting next to each other, one in parentheses or two in parentheses, or even more. Both of these indicates multiplication. So 6 times 3 is 18, and 8 times 5 is 40. These are our symbols indicate multiplication. One important thing to remember is that if we don't have an addition or subtraction sign in between the numbers, then the operation is multiplication. So if we take a look at a couple more complex examples here, what we can see is that we have some addition and subtraction sign, and we have some numbers that are multiplied together. So what you can always do is that you can put parentheses around numbers that are going to be multiplied together, which is just like separating the expression in between the addition and subtraction signs. So here, we have 8 minus, we have a subtraction sign, and then 2 times 3, so we know there is a multiplication. Then we have a subtraction sign, then we have a 7 times negative 2. This is also a multiplication. So we have plus 3 times 4, the 3 times 4, just like the previous example, a multiplication. So what you can see now is that we have separated the expression. We have indicated the multiplication with these brackets, and everything in between is an addition or subtraction sign. We need to do the multiplication first, according to the order of operations. We will leave our addition and subtraction signs and do those operations in the next step. So we have 8 minus 2 times 3, which is 6. We keep our subtraction sign. 7 times a negative 2 is a negative 14. And we want to put parentheses around it to keep the negative sign to separate from the subtraction sign that we left in between. Then we have a plus. 3 times 4 is 12. Now we can simplify further because we have a minus a negative 14. That's the same thing as saying plus 14. In other words, the two negative signs cancel with each other and become a positive. So this becomes 8 minus 6 plus 14 plus 12. Now at this point, we can add all of our positive numbers together and add all of our negative numbers together and get our final result. So here we have a positive 8 plus a positive 14, which is 22, plus a positive 12 is 34. So this is going to be 34, and our single negative number is this negative 6. So we have minus 6, and that's equal to positive 28. Let's look at our second example here. We're going to again put brackets around our multiplication. So we have 2 times 5 with the times sign here, so 2 times 5. We have minus, and then 3 times 2, indicated with the dot, so 3 times 2. Minus 9 plus 6 times 2, so again, multiplication here. Now we have got brackets around multiplication, and we have every sign in between, just an addition and subtraction sign. Now if we do our multiplication first, leaving our addition and subtraction sign in between. 2 times 5 gives us 10. We'll keep our subtraction sign. 3 times 2 gives us 6. Keep our subtraction. 9, keep our addition. And then 6 times 2 is 12. Now we can do the same thing we did before. We add up all our positive numbers and then add up all of negative numbers. Or we can just do the addition and subtraction together, moving left to right. So 10 minus 6 is 4. 4 minus 9 is negative 5. Negative 5 plus 12 is a positive 7. So our final answer is positive 7. That's it for this lecture for identifying multiplication. We will see you in the next lecture.